friend. Here I am again with no makeup on for real, cause ain't nobody got time for that. Because regular black launches tomorrow or today, depending on when this video is uploaded. But you know, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. No, you need to know that about me. I guess it done, though. I guess it done, though. I'm the only one to get the job done. I don't know a nigga that could cover for me. Believe me. Believe me. How are you? So I watched your video. It was a really good video, by the way. I feel like you hit like a bunch of cool, awesome points, and now I have to like diversify, which is like... Your table lamp is awesome. So is your monitor that's not hooked up to anything. I mean, sometimes it's just about aesthetic, and you're just killing that. I mean, I'm not. This is a white wall. I'm sitting on the couch. But I wanted to come and give you words of encouragement. And producing a podcast about the topic of race, you know, I can't imagine what that's like, but I can imagine to a certain extent because I consume a lot of media about race, and it is hard and it is draining. And living in this world as a black woman is not easy either. You know that, I know that. So to add on top of that, just the existence of who I am and who you are, a podcast about race, you know, that's a lot to take in. That's a lot to do, but you're doing it, and I'm proud of you. And I just want to say that the hope is you. Look in the mirror. The hope is you. The hope is us. The hope is that you are born off the backs of soldiers and warriors and people who did not give up despite all of the adversity and the challenges they had to overcome for you to exist in this world today. So the hope is that you are here. The hope is that we are here. I tell you to listen to a lot of podcasts, and, you know, I understand that you're producing a podcast and it's just like, why would I listen to podcasts all day, every day? Specifically, the ones that I'm, you know, encourage you to listen to. The reason why I encourage you to listen to these podcasts is that I want you to understand that you are a part of a conversation that is happening right now. It's not all on you to fix it. It's not all on any one person to fix the race problems that we have in this country. But we can all be a piece of the puzzle. And I encourage you to listen to these podcasts so you can understand your piece of the puzzle. So you can be clear on the value that you're adding to the conversation that's already being had. And so I would encourage you to do that. Another hopeful thing is that the youth, listen. I believe the children are future. For real though, the real MVP are the young people of this world. They are not letting this conversation die. They are speaking about the topic of race in a knowledgeable and passionate way, and it is changing the face of this country as we speak. It's just really beautiful. And the greatest thing about it is not just, you know, black youth who are speaking about it. It's youth of all races are participating in this conversation, and they have beautiful things to contribute, and they are fantastic. Last week I tweeted about Rohan Blanchard. She wrote an essay on her Tumblr about race as it intersects with feminism, and it's like, you might be the real MVP, girl. Rohan Blanchard is an actress on the Disney series Girl Meets World. High-key, that show's amazing, I'm just saying, so check that out. But she also is amazing, and she's one of the young people that's adding to these conversations. Tumblr is an amazing place to find young, intelligent, passionate youth speaking about the conversation of race and forcing the conversation to progress. So they said the revolution will not be televised. It's probably because it's happening on Twitter as we speak. Like, another thing that I would encourage you to do is music. Music changes everything. So I would encourage you to listen to Stevie Wonder's album, In the Key of Life. Also Marvin Gaye's album, What's Going On. And more recently, Kendrick Lamar's latest album, To Pimp a Butterfly. There's a song on there called Alright. And it really does personify like everything that I think is happening right now. Because the truth is, we gonna be alright. And that's what the song is reminding us, is that we gonna be alright. And you gonna be alright. And I'm going to be alright. And yeah. As far as black journalists though, I just want to let you know that I tell you all the time about black journalists and podcasts and all kinds of stuff. Don't sit up here and be like, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you listen? Ugh, girl. Ta-Nehisi Coates. I am reading his book for my book club at church, Between the World and Me. Except, are you reading Between the World and Me? Because we might need to talk about that though. But Another Round is a podcast produced by BuzzFeed, hosted by Heaven DeLaGhetto and Tracy Clayton. It is amazing. They have had interviews from so many amazing people. Namely, Gene Demby, a person I feel like I may have told you about. A person I feel like you should know about because you listen to NPR on the regs. Anyway, the podcast that he was on, they were talking about the whiteness of the public radio voice. And I think you should give that a little bit of a listen because you're producing a podcast. And it's relative, it's super germane. So I'm going to put that in the description box for you to listen to and, you know, get your entire life, because you will. I'm just saying. Also, I've sent you a list of podcasts that I feel like you should listen to. As well, I wrote about the podcast that I listened to on myshe'sthebomb.com. I will also put a link to that in the description box. Lots of cool, super fun stuff there. So the YouTubers you mentioned are amazing. I didn't see the bounce video before. It is funny. So the other dude you were talking about, that's Timothy DeLaGhetto. He's like a major YouTuber. He also, I think, was on a couple seasons of Wilding Out on MTV too. Super funny dude. I would check him out. He's a funny dude. He is like I think he redefined YouTube and what it could do for someone's life. Like, he really is like a legend in the game though. But yeah, I think that's about it. I love you. Stay black. I might never be in focus. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, alright friends, if you're watching this video, my friend Sally Smith is launching the first episode of Regular Black on her website, regularblackradio.com. I am excited. I don't know anything about the first episode. You're hearing it for the first time. I'll be hearing it for the first time as well. I can't wait. So head on over to regularblackradio.com. Link in the description box. Bye!